Lots of things to clear up tonight, as usual. The
Yes.
first being what Gretchen reported just then. So, a few days ago, KOJC said, including you yourself, you said that there were threats to bomb the cathedral. Turns out, these weren't threats to bomb. The PNP has said most likely they were just talking about breaching charges. Breaching charges are an option available to law enforcement everywhere when regular entrance is not feasible, right? They're not talking about bombing the whole place. They're talking about breaching just the entrance, again, when regular entrance is not available. What do you have to say to that?
Well, that's not what we heard when we played the tape. And what we heard instead was that the policeman was demanding from Attorney K. Lorente for that she negotiates that Pastor Apollo Quiboloy should surrender. And I think the PNP perhaps miscalculated that because Attorney K. Lorente cannot decide for and in behalf of KOJC. That was really uncalled for because there was no way that a policeman would threaten. The way it reached us, he really told Attorney Kay Lorente na bubumbahan daw yung cathedral kung hindi surrender si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy kaya kailangan makipag-negotiate. To our mind, that is not really proper. When you negotiate for the surrender, if you have to do that, then talk to the proper person who can decide for and in behalf of KOJC, pass it through proper channels. As a matter of fact, they have been trying to negotiate with me for quite a long time, and I have always been consistent with the answer of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, his prior reasonable request to President Marcos that he writes a written declaration that he will not be extraordinarily rendered to the United States of America and that the United States of America will not interfere in the judicial process in the Philippines. We have always been consistent with that. So the action, therefore, of the police officer was uncalled for. It caused panic on the part of the young lawyer, who was my former student, a very highly intelligent student and now a lawyer. So that is why when it was relayed to me, I tried to secure a confirmation from General Torre. I tried to call him and I tried to text him, but there was no confirmation. Hence, I posted it on Facebook, and in less than 5 minutes, they denied the story. That's the entire story about it.
Because posting it presupposes that it's true, so that's why they had to belie it. Because our understanding, naman, is that, again, they were just talking about breaching charges. And the other contextual thing here is that the person at the other end of the line is the technician of the heartbeat detector machine. He's not in any way in charge of the command entry, and he doesn't have anything to do with, ordering the dynamic entry of the teams. So parang,
That's the version of the police,
did
ma'am.
we
That's
not,
the version of the police.
are you sure
But
we didn't just
actually,
misinterpret it?
No, that's the version of the police, but the person who called him was a staff member, and we even have his cell phone number, no? And we announced it a while ago, and he really uttered na bumbahan yung yung cathedral if Attorney Kay Lorente will not negotiate, and that he was trying to tell Attorney Kay Lorente, you wanted information, I'm giving you information, so that if in order to stop this, you should negotiate. So I think that was really uncalled for because it caused panic, and they also related to a lady, young lawyer, and of course she is a long-time member of KOJC. She panicked, and she related to me. And what I did was to seek confirmation from the PNP. I tried to call General Torre, and I even texted him twice. But there was no answer. I had to post it. And I think I did my part to request for confirmation, but
Right.
there was no reply. Hence, they had to deny the same.
Right, so now they denied it publicly.
Yes.
Are you
That's good. That's good news for us.
right?
That's good
Okay,
news.
so
At least.
you're accepting it. That's clear na. At least
Yes.
that part of the issue.
But I
Okay.
hope they will not do it again. I hope they will not do it again.
Okay, well, the other incident that, of course, happened today was a laser pointing incident. Lasers allegedly being pointed by KOJC members towards police helicopters. I'm not sure, Attorney, if you heard the soundbite that we rolled. According to the members, no, medyo mababa daw po yung lipad nung helicopter. But of course, we do have laws, and I'm sure you've already looked this up, Attorney, na bawal po mag-interfere with flight. Ano pong game plan natin doon?
Honestly, I was not there when that happened. Maybe I was in the press conference when that happened. I was not able to see it. I have to verify that from the members. You see, some of the members really have this heightened feeling of frustration. Maybe if that is true, no, I'm not admitting that that is true. Maybe some of them did that by way of countermeasures, no, state of necessity, because they are afraid that it would land there and maybe arrest them again. You know, a simple approach to the policemen, especially during day 1, day 2, day 3, would cause your arrest. And as a matter of fact, 29 members have already been arrested on the ground of obstruction of justice, even if they were just engaged in devotional prayer. And the policemen approached them using truncheon, and they were arrested, and there was commotion. I think it's all shown on TV. And because of these experiences, perhaps they were, what you call this, very concerned. Why would an helicopter would land there? So perhaps by state of necessity, they had to do that. But I'm not tolerating. It's not a form of toleration. But I have to verify that from the members if that really happened.
The 29 KOJC members who are facing charges of obstruction of justice and direct assault, that's a result now of more than 60 police being hurt in the process of serving the warrants.
That's not true. That's not true. Because if you were able to view, I did not even see it during the first day of the implementation, alleged implementation of the warrant of arrest. There was an interaction. I tried to use the megaphone in order to call out to General Torre that there was no need to use force. We are willing to cooperate, and that we would like to discuss the matter with you. But he only appeared after 10 minutes, and I asked for a warrant, and the warrant showed to me was only a warrant as against Sylvia Simanes of Pasig. And when I pointed out to him that this is Sylvia Simanes warrant, and this refers to the address is in Pasig, that is not a legal justification to enter this property in Davao City. But then again, he told me, if you have any problem, file a case against me in court. We will talk it in court. And he gave us 30 minutes, but without the 30 minutes having elapsed, only 10 minutes, there was already a commotion inside. They destroyed the back portion of our wall as well as the eastern portion, and they were all very armed, and they lobbed tear gases, which led to the death of one victim. 4 others suffered heart attack. At that time, 16 others lost consciousness. That's why there was total melee. There was total chaos. That started this entire mess. So any and all actions on the part of the members were not against the implementation of the warrant of arrest. We were cooperating. And as a matter of fact, as you can see in the compound now of KOJC, they are sleeping in the hallowed lawns of KOJC. If they are not cooperating, they would have attacked them every night. But we are now on the 6th day. That happened when the KOJC members were conducting their devotional prayer.
Yeah.
And maybe the police got tired of their prayer devotional programs, and they started arresting people.
Attorney Lito,
I just wanted to point out as well that they are standing by their figures as well, which is what's making this case very difficult, because they said 60 police were also hurt in the operations. But
okay. Attorney, linawin lang natin. Now that ang dami na nga, tumataas na yung mga numero of those injured, the police are still there. Like you said, it is day 6. At this point, mas maayos na po ba ang communication lines between you, the legal representation of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, and the police, like General Torre or any of his deputies? How is the communication lines? Kasi po parang based on what you're saying, parang kakagulo eh. Diba? You're calling him, he can't pick up. So have you made some arrangements on how communication can be passed on more properly or systematically?
Actually, we had that communication lines with General Torre after Senator Bato de la Rosa went to the property on the first day in the afternoon. But that stopped. 2 days ago. I don't know what happened. We had a negotiation 2 days ago in the afternoon with General Torre to find ways as to how to diffuse the tension. And that negotiation again led to the discussion about us requesting President Marcos to write a written declaration, as what I have said, only to find out that while we were discussing just a few meters away from KOJC at the back of the department store there, which has yet to open, when I went back to KOJC, 18 members were already arrested. And I even saw in my presence the incident which led to the arrest of 5 others. And these 5 other members were only standing in front of the establishments of KOJC. I was there, and I was even present when they confiscated the sound system of KOJC, and I tried even to intervene, knowing that those sound system were owned by the KOJC, but I was denied. And until now, I have been trying to communicate with General Torre, but it seems that he is no longer responding to me.
So just to clarify and wrap that up, what you said, Attorney Lito, 2 days na po kayo hindi nag-uusap ni General Torre.
That's true. And as a matter of fact, the communication lines have worsened after the issuance of the temporary protection order. Note that the temporary protection order, to our mind, sought to stop the restrictions and control being employed by the PNP that affects the petitioner's right to life, liberty, or property, and that the first portion of the dispositive portion, they were ordered to cease and desist from any and all act or omission that violates the right to life, liberty, or property of the petitioners. And the second portion of the dispositive portion refers to the command for them to remove barriers as well as blockades that would hinder the petitioner's exercise of the religious, academic, as well as proprietary rights. But these have not been followed. After the issuance of the temporary protection order, what has been followed is only the fact that they are no longer preventing us in entering the entrance. But they have cordoned completely the cathedral as well as the JMC basement. And as a matter of fact, I issued a challenge during the press conference this afternoon to the media that we will call the PNP in order for us to be given access in order to verify the alleged report which came out in your station. But I was made to understand that you only quoted it from Philippine Star, that there is this bunker from cathedral to the hangar. And I would like to verify it myself. And I challenge the media to go with me. Let's first ask the consent or permission from the PNP. And I tried to call General Torre, but there was no reply. And I tried to text, no reply. I posted it on Facebook. Until now, no reply.
Right.
That's the situation.
Attorney, I heard about that. Nagalit daw kayo sa amin. Let me clarify a few things. Yes, it was published.
Hindi ako galit po.
No, but the KOJC supporters got angry at our reporters there. Let me clarify that story. Yes, it was published by Philippine Star, carried by One News. We are sister media outlets. However, the source was the PNP. I don't know how far they read, But the source of that information was Colonel Jean Fajardo when she went on PTV's Bagong Pilipinas to talk about it during a press conference. And let me read the first paragraph. Apart from a bunker, Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound has secret tunnels, one of which is connected to a private hangar owned by fugitive Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, the Philippine National Police disclosed yesterday. We did not make that information up. We were just reporting what the police said.
Okay, ma'am. I already clarified that during the press conference. But this is my reply to that also to Colonel Fajardo. That is really news to me. I have been the lawyer, personal lawyer of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy for quite a time already. I have not seen any tunnel there. But if her report, if she really believes that there is that tunnel, please allow me and Colonel Fajardo likewise. We will go to the basement and we will go to that tunnel so that I will also be enlightened about the presence of that tunnel. Because really, ma, I do not know of that fact that there is that tunnel that leads from Cathedral to the hangar. That's about 150 meters distance. So that tunnel must have been a very well-built tunnel because of the distance alone from the cathedral to the hangar. That's mind-boggling to me. But if she has personal knowledge about that, then please, we will go inside the basement of JMC because I was made to understand this is from the JMC to the cathedral to the hangar. That's quite a distance. And I could not believe that. So if she really believes that to be true, I do hope she can give us access so that we will also, I can also see for myself if that is true.
So you're willing, Attorney Lito, to escort, kumbaga, the police if they allow you access to where supposedly they think there is a bunker. Payag naman po kayo na samahan sila kung papayagan nila kayong pumasok at you know, they might have to kind of dig up the ground or something like that.
Actually, gusto ko ring malaman kung meron talaga yung tunnel. So, pakisabi po sa kanila, sama ko para malaman ko rin kung meron talaga. Gusto ko ring malaman kung meron.
Kami din. We also want to know. I hope they take you up
Yes.
on that offer. And if you'll allow me this, just a very quick reminder that we're just doing our job. We in the media are
Yes,
just doing
ma'am.
our
I
job.
understand.
We don't
Yes.
peddle fake information. We don't report fake news. We're just reporting what the spokespeople are saying. We try to give airtime as well, equal airtime to you and to the government side as well. I hope you guys remember that. We're going to have to
Yes.
leave that there for tonight. Thanks so much for your time once again. Attorney Israelito Torreon, legal counsel of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ.